our focus to the state of Karnataka as far as Malayalam Language Bill row is concerned. We're learning that Karnataka Chief Minister has written a letter to Kerala Chief Minister opposing compulsory Malayalam plan that he has proposed, and he has mentioned in that letter that India's unity rests on respecting the languages, and the bill strikes at the freedom of the people is a claim that is coming from the Karnataka Chief Minister. He has written as far as the imposition of Malayalam language is in fact concerned. He has flagged concerns over the new bill, and BJP in fact also on the other hand has said that government is trying to enforce the language in the state of Karnataka. For more on this, let me go across to my colleague Neha, who's been tracking all the details. Neha, take us through the letter that Karnataka Chief Minister has written to the Kerala Chief Minister regarding the Malayalam row.
Well, that's right. This is a letter that the Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, in fact, has now written. Remember, this started over the entire language row after in Kasaragod area of Kerala, which of course borders Karnataka. The Kerala government, in fact, tried bringing in a rule wherein Malayalam would have had to be made mandatory for all students, irrespective of course, their linguistic background. Remember, as of now, of course, while this continues to escalate and snowball into a massive political controversy here, the language row is something that's always been sensitive to the state of Kerala as well as Karnataka. Now you also have the BJP in the state of Karnataka accusing the Congress government of allowing KC Venugopal to continue to interfere, saying that this is nothing but the Kerala government's intervention, and that if at all, of course, the students in Kasaragod area, which is the bordering area, want to continue to learn Kannada, then they should so be given that choice.
Absolutely, and that's in fact a letter that has been written by the Karnataka Chief Minister to Kerala Chief Minister is what we are learning. But to take us to what Kerala Chief Minister has said and how did the entire controversy started between the two states?
Well, of course, on its part, the Kerala government also now has stood its ground, has defended this move here, saying that, Kasaragod, of course, falls in Kerala, and which is why this is being, mandated, or there was at least an attempt to try and mandate this. Remember, of course, as far as Karnataka and Kerala are concerned, the fact that they share such a porous border, makes it a very culturally and linguistically holistic area, suggesting that, there are several traders from the state of Karnataka who in fact, trade in Malayalam. There are many Malayalam traders as well, who deal in Kannada, and such has been the history of these particular areas or districts that, are bordered between both states. We'll really, of course, have to wait and see as far as this language row goes and as far as the escalation over this continues politically, where this season ends.
Absolutely. Stay on with us, Neha. We have a reaction coming in from the Congress and the BJP. Have a look at what the leaders are in fact saying on this.
The states have been carved out on the basis of language. We as Kannadigas, the people who live in the border area speak Kannada language even now. Their children also have to learn Kannada. I think somewhere there has to be an understanding. Both the Chief Minister, should resolve this.
The government is trying to enforce Malayalam language in all our Kannada schools in Kerala state. Every time Siddaramaiah follows the instructions and directions of KC Venugopal when it comes to Karnataka. So our humble request and demand to our Chief Minister is, please insist KC Venugopal to take out a protest in Kerala in favor of Kannadiga's interest. I demand KC Venugopal that he should come to the rescue of Kannada schools in Kerala.
Let's now give you a brief of what has happened in the last few days. A major language row is unfolding between Kerala and the state of Karnataka amid the nationwide Hindi imposition row. The proposed provision by the Kerala government under the Malayalam Language Bill 2025 mandates that Malayalam as the first language from classes 1st to 10th that has now become the bone of contention between the two states. Now it is expected to cause inconvenience for Kannada speaking students there in the state of Karnataka, mainly in the Kasaragod district, and that is what in fact the Karnataka Chief Minister what he had also pointed out yesterday in a tweet on social media, and also in the border areas in Kerala with Kannada-speaking students, in fact, objecting to this. As far as Karnataka Chief Minister is concerned, he has strongly opposed the move, calling this a threat to identity and constitutional right of the people there. He said that language promotion cannot become language of coercion, and that Karnataka will use constitutional means to oppose the bill, is what he had stated. That action will be taken if the language is imposed on the people of Karnataka. Meanwhile, we're learning that the Karnataka Border Area Development Authority has urged the Kerala governor to withhold the assent to this bill, emphasizing that language promotion should never turn forceful. Kerala governor, meanwhile, has assured that bill will be reviewed, taking into account the constitutional safeguards available to the minorities there. And meanwhile, Karnataka Congress has backed the Chief Minister stand, saying that it is their sacred duty to fight for the rights of Kannadigas, while the BJP wants Kerala government to take back this contentious bill. Listen in fact, to all the political reaction. But before we go to the reaction, let me once again bring in my colleague Neha, who's been tracking all the details. Neha, a political war of words has started over this. Take us through what JDU, what Congress and the Bharatiya Janata Party are saying there in the state of Karnataka as far as this bill is concerned.
Well, yes, like we were mentioning earlier, the language row or the linguistic issue has always been a very sentimental and a very emotional one for the people of Karnataka. And now, of course, we're seeing that the Kerala government, on its part here, trying to, sort of impose or trying to bring in Malayalam as far as these schools are concerned here is something that's not, of course, going to go down well with the state government over here. We'll really, of course, have to wait and see politically while this continues to escalate. The BJP there, trading, of course, guns here, not mincing its words. A very sharp attack at the government, saying this is nothing but K.C. Venugopal's intervention now and Kerala's intervention into the state of Karnataka's affairs and governance that's causing the decline of the state.
All right, so political war of words has started. With the latest is that the Karnataka Chief Minister has written a letter to Kerala Chief Minister on this. Thank you so much, Neha, for getting us all